Welcome back to the walkthrough. In the last walkthrough I wrongfully ended the video of having taken you to Berenia. I was wrong to do that. I did have to stay and save for a minute though, so I had to find a save point. So from here, try and make your way back through the enemy zone to this save point, and then we'll move on from there. When you try to destroy those things, it's best recommended you don't let them hit you. And it's best recommended when you try to destroy those things that you don't aim the wrong way. You know, I'm just not going to destroy that. I don't need the health. Don't have to prove anything. For the third and hopefully final time. There, finally. And all that for 25 health. Here, don't have been like ever. Oh nice, that's how you get this missile tank. I did wonder. Oh, I'm all the way back down to 25 after all that time I spent. This is why you should think twice before going on hard mode, especially if you're going to record a walkthrough. Always think carefully, kids. I still need to get them full tanks back. That's not proper. Actually, I can't use that proper. approximately. Oh no, this is really game. Finally almost there. Right now I can get to Catchers, which is only half of the zone to Altaria. Or the bit of Altaria we're going through. Tick-tock. This is going to take forever. Yeah, this is actually a decent route. Maybe faster. There we go. I was actually relatively fast. Off to Altaria. You can run through here, this little shortcut. I'm pretty sure the blue things here. Oh yeah, I forgot all these down here. This, I believe, is also furnace, I think. So I'm not 100% sure. Oh god, this is where the blue things were. Oh no. You don't fall in the lava, essentially. Oh, this is underneath where you get to see the lava pool thing in all its glory. Yeah, when you make it all the way across, that's decent, but you've got to get all the way back without dying. Could you not just put a power beam door there that's locked from the other side? That was risky. Don't try that. Come up here, try to do that thing. Save here. Oh yeah, okay, so bottom door I think will be faster. No, I forgot that finger was there. Yeah, we can't get through there in a while actually. That is sealed access for now. Jump all the way up here, kill that just for existing. From over here, use your speed boost, jump when it works, and then come through here. Then you can spine start up there. They're really just power beam blocks, but it's a lot cooler. If you spine start and it's quicker and more efficient. There's an elevator just above us in this room. Sequence breakers will already know about that. If they follow the sequence break I told them to. So again, as always, destroy that and touch the item. This is one of the most useful items in the game. It can do so many things. So it can pull these out the way. It can open these doors. You can swing from these. You can hurt things with it. It does the same amount of power as a power beam. And it can like zip you to magnets, and it can destroy grapple beam boxes. It's so powerful. Well, not powerful, that's the wrong word, but it can do a lot of things. You don't have to get it. You don't have to get the grapple beam before what I'm about to do. I don't think, but I think it's quicker to do it that way. And if you've been following the walkthrough, that you don't really get sight now. We'll do it this way. Nothing will stop me. Come in here just cause. Right. This is not an empty room. I forgot to explain that bit with sequence breakers. I do believe. Yep. Oh no. Oh no. You can claim this. I am not telling you what that is. I'm not. You'll see this door's locked from the other side, but you can use the grapple beam to destroy that and come to here with the next one. See any familiar areas? That was a vast shortcut. I didn't think it took me that far. kill that because that will get in the way of what we're about to do. Another thing with the speed boost, you do have to jump if you fall off a ledge. Oh yeah, you do need the grapple beam for this bit. So what you can do is what you have to do even is jump when you've got speed boost and you fall off a ledge, otherwise you will lose all the momentum. And you have to run, you can't go up, you can't go down, you can't jump, you can't slide or anything. When you charge in the speed boost, you have to constantly run in the same direction. So you do need a long flat area to use the speed boost. It's tricky. But it works. New area, Ferenia. Right, boom. First things first, open this door. Get this total recharge station if you need it. I need to get a bit more energy. Right, grapple beam up here. Through here, up here. Dodge that. Oh, that's the new bit. I need an ability we get in the future to access it though. Oh, that's mean. That's a mean place to put it. That's not even funny. This isn't funny. Right, don't do what I did. Kill these things that I believe are the annoying little things in Berenia. Things that enemies. Right, be careful in this enemy zone. There's no enemy chase, there's no thing like that. It's very, very different. You'll notice there's a lot of these things hanging around, these little robots that give you 20,000 health and reupload. That's not a coincidence, they're supposed to be there. And you'll see why, after this 6-year-long cutscene. If you want lore, keep watching this bit. If you just want to see the action, just fast forward a little bit. Yeah, that guy's just going to be stood there for a while. Not Emmy. This guy, however... Oh, we like this guy. We have respect for this guy. Surprisingly, we also have respect for the fate that comes to him. The second fate that comes to him. Unquiet rogue scientist of the Fallout tribe. So it was an attack was called Raven. I don't know why I think people can't read, but I'm gonna do it anyway. His prowess is superior physical he possesses superior physical prowess and intelligence. He's a leader of the Silver Warrior tribe called the Morkan. Aided by the Morkan and fellow tribe Zozo, we managed to contain the Metroids that were running rampant on SR-388s. Our intention was to eradicate these Metroids as to become more dangerous than ever before by destroying the planet. However, Ravenbeak took extreme measures to prevent that. He worshipped with the altar of power. In his eyes, the Metroids were symbolic of a group of power great enough to rule the galaxy. Raven Beak plotted to bring the Metroid to CDR using the bioweapon. That's never gonna go well. People always try and get someone else to do the work for them, and they take over. To accomplish this, we need the fourth tribe, as we possess the ability to control the Metroid. For that purpose, I alone was spared. Raven Beak and the Morgan tribe took me back to my home world, CDR, in order to continue their preparations for gathering Metroid. However, they ran into unforeseen difficulties and were forced to put their plan on hold. Good. One of the swords who returned from SR388 was actually an X in disguise. VGR descended into chaos. All their soldiers were infected by the X. Yet somehow Raven Beak narrowly managed to contain them. He then turned his force back to resuming the plan. However, obviously, as you can see, I intervened. The Metroids on SR388 has already been eradicated by my hand. I intervened. With the Metroids now extinct, Raven Beak's plans will laying in ruin. Yes, laying in ruin if not for you. The enemy being used by Raven Beak. Stand this around, listen well. We have commanded them to extract the Metroid DNA within your body. That explains a little stabby stab needle. Don't worry, I'll end this once and for all. If you proceed this way, I will unlock the gate. I'm counting on you, Samus. Of course. Never mind, didn't have to wait too long. I'm not a terrible person. This is not the fate I mean that we respect him for. This is a robot Sorzo soldier. He's not the only one you'll encounter. You need to avoid that attack. When his sword goes red, you need to jump and slash shift over him. When he stands still and does nothing, that's like your warning he's going to use that attack. And when he's blue, you can counter attack him and unloading his missiles. Ow. He's not really... The robot sword set isn't very extreme, and he's not the only one you'll fight. To just put a bit of a warning out there, you will encounter another one. Quiet Robe is dead, but he does have more than one fate. And that other fate he has, we have made to respect for that. So use that here. Oh, never mind, you can't do that. Keep doing it. I'm sorry. Kill those. You can't go in there because it's it's a bit silly. But where you can go, it's not too silly, is back to Dyrun. the robots also fight. Actually, I'm saying it's a bit late, but it may take you a long time. It may take you multiple tries. I know it's probably a bit late to tell you now, but you can skip that really long cutscene to get back to the fight by pressing plus and then minus. But you can do that with most cutscenes, so...
Explained why. We now know why the enemy are pursuing you. Samus Aran, Raven beat Lord you here. He wants the Metroid DNA that exists only within you. I have confirmed that Quiet Road has deactivated all remaining enemies. You should now be able to reach the surface unthreatened. The route Quiet Road opened is in Durenia. Return there immediately.
Actually, I guess Quiet Road actually kind of has 3 phases. It's the last one to be respecting for. The final one. That is why we have not mutual, ultimate respect. For her. Very quickly, pull back so you don't have to keep. Wait, no, that doesn't matter. Okay, never mind me. Oh gosh, forgot about this. So stealth on the road to Verenia. I don't really care how you get there as long as you come by that subtle. This subtle is the wrong one. It's not like you'll get in the wrong place. You just won't end up where you want to. You also don't necessarily have to go there in the Morph Ball. I'll just try going first in the Morph Ball. Like, since I found out you could open doors with it, it just seemed fun. I didn't know I could change the directions. So it may or may not be obvious where we're going. Make that thing eat a bomb. Speed boost through this fan to get the energy part. If you've been faithfully following the walkthrough, that should get you to full. This should stay broken. What's next? Shortcut. Sorry about that thing. This is a bit worse though. Right, do not take the right side, that's a dead end. You must take the left side. This is a better place to kill that thing from. It's relatively difficult to do when you're like getting all 3 spots in, believe it or not. Come through here. Download the area map, definitely. Just to make things a little easier for yourself. purple rooms take you to new regions. The yellow rooms are save, replace, you can save, blah blah. The more Babylon that no one cares about. This thing has the most accurate shot to say its only attack is spitting at you I've ever seen. It's got the very best. Hit that block with a missile and jump off the spider magnet and blast it. Just to get this missile tank, you should have 77. Open that for easier mobility. You don't have to kill the laser beam thing, you can just do that. I think I've already told you. So grapple beam up here and up here. The game wants you to swing on this, but if you swing on this one, it's a lot easier than going from bit to bit. As you can see, this is a boss door. We are about to face possibly the easiest boss in the game that I would really let you call a boss. Be careful, just because he's the easiest boss in the game doesn't mean he's not formidable if you're not careful. Okay, you always want to suit this tentacle. You can suit it with regular socks or missiles, whatever you like. Hard socks, you can just suit it. When he uses this attack, be careful. Make sure you suit one of them first to destroy them. But be careful about the red one that can't be destroyed. When you use that tentacle attack, you've got to jump over them. They're the only attacks he uses for this phase. And his phases are pretty easy. Always want to aim at that tentacle. You're not going to be able to hurt him until that tentacle is out of the ceiling. Right, as soon as it's out, like the very instant, shoot that button, grapple beam up here, and hit this button as well. That'll drain out all the water and then expose his only weak point. Hit it with as many missiles as you can, and then when he does this, counter attack it, and hit him with as many missiles as possible. You'll automatically aim for that one. So jam his tentacle back in, and he should be on his next phase now. Yep. Grapple beam up here, that's the only way to dodge that attack. And it gives you quite a good... Oh, sorry. Don't do that. I don't know why I have to apologise, but... do that. I don't know why Samus didn't jump down from that. But, on his other little orb thing attack, he doesn't use this as frequently on this... Oh, dang it. This is the last thing I need. Oh, now you've spat your mates out. Well, that wasn't really necessary, to be honest. That really wasn't necessary. Yeah, I really don't like Drogiga now. I didn't really mind him at first, but see, now I just don't like him. I think the red orb is also a bit heavier. On the orb attack in the second phase, I said he used it less frequently, then I got distracted because of my fall. 2 of the orbs will be red and 1 of them will be green. And no, that doesn't mean that the red ones are destroyable. You can hit the button straight away when it was a charge beam. Oh no, oh no, no. If you take too long, then he will jam his tentacle back in. If you don't counter attack on his little tentacle attack, and you dodge it, then he'll remain on his first phase, and if you counter attack it the next time, you won't even have to deal with his second phase. At least he's jumping off now. Sometimes you will unleash 2 tentacles almost at the same time in that attack as well. Forgot about that. I apologise for that. I apologise for any inconvenience that may have caused. It's death. Might have messed that one up. Okay, I didn't. I think he should only take about 3 missiles now, roundabout, yeah, 4. And then he's dead, and he'll sort of like shrivel up and die, and freeze, and then he'll power down. You won't get an actual attack reward for killing Drogiga, but what you will get is a new area unlock. See now, there we go, finally. Now, destroy this for better transportation. You couldn't need it anyway. You can now access the elevator of a new locale. This is the save room if you're interested. If you're not, do this pulsing mass. And head on up to Gavaran! I thought when that appeared it was going to say the name, never mind. Let's just ignore that. I didn't say Gavaran until the right time. Okay. Got that? If you tell people I did it wrong, won't you? I have to start doing really dark soaks on these trips. Like really dark soaks. That might make it either a bit worse or a bit more fun. Don't go this way because you can't open that yet. But you can open this. This is nice. Okay, I am going to warn you, there is going to be another boss battle. And I am also going to warn you. Aww! I've never seen that before and I really wish I hadn't. Reminds me of being Flytrap. Right, I'm going to warn you, through this door there is a boss and it is one we have faced before. Get your missiles ready and as soon as you drop off this ledge and onto the ones just below, jump straight back on the ledge of the power beam door. Anyone familiar? Hey mate, you killed an absolute ledge. This fight isn't too complex. You can take him around the whole room and it is quite a large room. But I didn't mean to take him down there. Oh no. This is not going well for me. At all. Really, you just have to keep flipping over every time he uses an attack. Please use the blue one. Never mind, I don't use the blue one. I wonder how many people think I'm just really trash at the game, but I'm actually in hard mode. Like my record for beating the game is 3.5 hours. Ah! That was my one chance to get health back. You can take him to this longer area if you think you need to. Obviously that just got me killed. So... yeah, not the best strategy if you don't want to go. Like, go kaput. Well, that's probably the worst corner I've battled him in. And the worst fight. You don't take him down that corner, just fast forward until I've killed him. I am not running to the left all the time. I think I know what this might turn into. Yeah, I really think I know what this is going to turn into. I've nearly done an hour of recording. I've done 45 minutes. I've nearly finished my hour of recording, so I can't spend 15 minutes fighting this guy. Surely I'm not that bad. But the first time I have to fight this dude. Stop running to the left. Automatically. This is very annoying for me. It's a hard fight. I stopped playing my hard mode save, my old one, because I couldn't kill Drogiger. I'm not quitting this save to solves a robot. Not a chance am I ever going to do that. Finally, I did it! It took me nowhere near as long as it took me to do on my first try. But honestly, at least I didn't have to spend the last 15 minutes of my recording killing a very difficult boss that doesn't even be that hard. We do get an ability in the, I think, near future. Actually, no, I don't think it is in the near future. This should make fighting that boss a lot easier. Don't worry about coming into this enemy zone because Quiet Robe turned the little enemy off. You can see him there in the background. Little loser. If you go back into the enemy zone after you've defeated the robot soldier swords, you can actually see one of them. The purple one, you can slide under his legs. Really standing there helpless. See how passive he was when all his friends were getting murdered, and then how hostile he was when I fought him. Where's that monkey representing humans?
Samus, you are approaching the surface. This area, Gathering, appears to be an underground forest. The enemy have been deactivated, but Ravenbeak still desires the Metroid DNA within you. I have reviewed the video log of your encounter after your arrival. You were no match for him then. You are no match for him now. It is true that you have recovered many of your combat abilities. However, my analysis suggests that you would not be a worthy adversary for him, not even at full power. One thing still eludes me. Why did Ravenbeak spare you during that encounter? Something must have motivated him.
You can't come up here yet because there's no one of them. Ares, I think they are. It's definitely not Ares, but I think it's similar to Ares. Can't up and down in there. Don't go this way like you're expected. You can't go this thing though just for being here and alive and free. But don't go in that field below it, it's a no-no. Avoid the little tongue whips. Kill the little SQ thing. As always, get in here. Hit the orb and acquire the super missile. So on my first save, before I knew what everything was, I like to try and guess what I was going to get before I got it, like by the image you could see. Like those little images you can see after you've broken the orb before you collected this. Via that I like to guess what I was going to get. I would say this room's a bit familiar, but I didn't come in here from this area. Now does it seem any familiar? It's very close to the room. Nothing needs to try out for NFL or something. It was very good at dodging my attack. Not the same deadly forest as before. Ah, dang it. Make your way down to Elon in the elevator. I might do Dark Souls. Obviously fast forward if you don't like Dark Souls and you're sensitive to that stuff. Actually, I don't want to say any in case I can't say that stuff on YouTube. Oh, that was very fast. What's live to Nintendo? Probably didn't have time to make a Dark Soul. Actually, I did, but I didn't. We don't really need to see that bit. It was just this door opening and those little things in the background scanning me. We can't open this. What could we possibly do? Let's set some bombs off, because that's what we do. Come up here. Oh, look at that. That's an X-parasite, and it's not particularly the nicest thing you'll encounter. Yeah, spoiler alert, but not too much of a spoiler alert, and you'll probably find out in 10 minutes. After I depart from England, having murdered something, the X follow me. I will say everything in England has been replaced by now. I can't get my head around what it used to be. Like what those little weird black goopy things like the first X that attacked me was. Right, destroy this. Try and guess what it is if you want to, if you're like me. Plasma beam! You can now destroy plasma beam covers. Good for you. The best part about it, hold on, what did I say? It can pierce through multiple enemies, okay. It can pierce through enemies, but I don't think it can pierce through terrain. Make your way up here. Realise there is a boss door. Right, I know what boss is coming up, and I'm particularly good at these bosses, so I really hope I haven't lost it just because of hard mode. Like, I really hope I haven't, because I've always had talent for killing those bosses. I really don't want to have lost that. You don't really need to kill that fire thing. You can slide under its fire. You saw me do it. I'm not better. You can climb up there like that and just keep going. Right, as always, counter attack it, open the door and head on through. What is the boss going to be? What do you think it is? Before it saws you. You don't yet know what it is. To you, it looks like it's also soldier. It's not. You can damage these guys with missiles. It's like drug with his tentacle. Hit it with whatever. Raising the beam if you don't want to waste your missile ammo. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Now you know what it truly is. It's actually an X. You fight it quite similar, in quite a similar fashion to the other Sorzos, the robot ones. Like, Blast Sift over with attack when you throw the spear or the faster. On his second phase, where he's an X, he'll always land in the middle when he lands on the wall, but yikes, that was because I had the third beam out and I couldn't hit it properly, my bad. He'll always go in the middle, so it seems really easy to dodge, but there'll be this black goop that comes out, a bit like the pink stuff Kraid shoots out his belly button, like the liquid one. It's similar to that, but black. And when you deal enough damage to him on his second phase, it'll put you in another cutscene. It's not a cutscene, it's like an Emmy counter. It's very similar to an Emmy counter. You're still in gameplay. You've got to counter attack him twice. Probably a smidge after the flash falls up, not exactly on it like an Emmy. Counter attacking is not like an enemy, it's just like an enemy in the fact that you've got to counter it. It's not particularly hard to time, as long as you time it right, because that's how you time something without it being difficult. If you time it right, you'll be okay. If you don't, you'll take a bit of damage, but you won't die if you've got enough health. And it'll just continue the battle and you'll have to do its whole fucking save again. But it's not like... I'm trying to think of a really hard second save without spoiling anything. Blast it back into an X parasite and go home. Like nothing ever happened. Go home. Like you didn't needlessly murder a living, breathing creature. Who decided that the X needs to be destroyed? And who has the right? I can't fully remember how to get that energy tank. When I get a future ability, if I remember, then I'll come back and investigate. But for now, Follow me to a missile tank. No. A mystery tank. Nearly had some spoilers. Can't have that. You can't actually get to that missile tank until actually really close to the end of the game. Like really close to the end of the game. Oh god, it's so gloopy. That's what I'm going to call you, gloopy. Oh god. I do this every single time. Yeah, don't be like me unless you already have, in this case. I can't blame you for that. Well, hopefully that'll be a bit of a fast forward. Oh god. Wait, do I have the tank? Of course I don't. You know what? It doesn't matter to me. You know where it is. You'll manage. You'll manage. Yeah. You know, if the plasma beam weren't in Elon, I wouldn't have had to do that. Some people thought it was a good idea to put the plasma beam there. This is in a familiar place. And I'm trying to not spoil anything. So we'll find out right now. This is Ravenbeak, not Ravenbeak, Quiet Rob's second save, second face even. But that's not what we care about. This is what we care about. That Emmy's different to all the other Emmys. That one's quite different. And I'll explain it to you. That Emmy, when it sees you, not a single door is locked. It doesn't instantly begin pursuit, it stays in surveillance mode, it's like it's blind. However, if you enter its range of vision, it freezes you with it. You can come out of freezing state. Alright, so we're talking to Adam here. He knows that Emmy has been deactivated.
Uploading data. The X have been released from their confinement. They have now scattered across the... His motives are still a mystery. But your Metroid DNA grants you immunity to the X parasites. Regardless, the X are here. They are overrunning the planet. They must be I trust you will make it here, safely.
Right, what part of that, if he can scan the Emmy's power, I mean, I respect that he might not be able to deactivate them himself, but if he can scan their power, then why did he not tell me that they were back on? Oh yeah, things infected by the X occasionally get slightly enhanced. Yeah. There. This bit I've always struggled with. You've got to be very quiet and very fast. Oh no. Don't be like me. Right, I'm gonna have to counterattack it. I can't believe I did that. The issue with that Emmy as well, instead of having a red eye, it's got a yellow eye. So it's a lot harder to see the flash. So it's well trickier to notice. What is through here? Oh, the global map station, nice. Oh, there's an ability coming up that I can't wait to get, and I really want it. You might think this end zone is slightly smaller than the rest of them. It is. Small, quite. Oh no. That is really not good. Hopefully you're a lot luckier than me and that didn't happen to you. I really hope it didn't. Because that can really give you a nasty face. Proper outrun the enemy like that. You would think that's what you do, but actually it's got a much larger field of vision. Not wider, just larger. Fall all the way down here. Not all the way. Both plants will disappear, so you've got to be quick with your parkour. You'll see this thing, you can either kill it, or wait for it to raise its arms and slide underneath it. Why is Samus automatically running? I wonder how many people think I'm just making this up. I wonder how many people think I'm just making that whole thing up. You don't have to kill it, like I say, you can just escape. Come through here. You can't pull this down yet because the fire plant's in the way. And you can't get it from here because you'd be at an angle and obviously you get crushed by it. No one wants to be crushed by it. Boom boom that. Boom boom that. Boom boom that. These blue blocks are screw attack blocks. So come through this gap, up in here, activate that to get yeeted. This one isn't so obvious, but you can try and guess where it is if you're feeling like you're going to get it right. Spin boost. I wouldn't expect many people to get that one unless they've watched other videos. So if you've watched other videos while you're watching this video, you don't need to. Seems a bit stupid, doesn't it? Casually doesn't use spin boost to get up. I'm gonna have to leave off around here. I've had an extra 10 minutes of recording, so I will unfortunately have to finish off for the day. But we're coming close to the 50% mark. I just need to find a save point as fast as possible. There's no one too far away. You know what, I'm progressing. Oh, never mind, that door locked. But that was very rude. I might need an extra 5 minutes then. There, I slide down here. Guess who's back? Back again. But different one. Use the same colour. Use the same bag. Overloading. And as many plasma shots as you can. This fight is basically the same as the last. He's not more powerful like the robot Dozo, and his death toll is a lot easier. There, save point. And that was probably why it locked the door. No. There. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave off today. Bye.